So, in my rapture video,
there is no rapture.
This young lady asked me a very interesting question. She said, will children be raptured? And that she always struggled with that. The short answer to that is no. Now, some of you are probably getting your panties in a bunch right now, but remember, my channel is controversial, so you might not agree with everything that I say. But it's a good thing you don't have to agree with me. You can just jump right into the scriptures. Now, there are several instances in the Bible where the good Lord warns us that having children in the days of tribulation is going to be a terrible thing. In fact, he said, woe to those who are pregnant and to those who are nursing babies in those days. That scripture is repeated in Matthew 24, verse 19, Luke 21, verse 23, Mark 13, verse 17. Now, what we have learned from the Bible is that when the Bible continuously repeats itself or says the same thing over and over and over again, it's basically God saying, hello, pay attention. Mira, pay attention. Gade, pay attention. Now, what is the definition of a woe? Woe means great sorrow or distress. So if the Lord is saying there will be great sorrow and distress to nursing mothers or pregnant women, that doesn't mean that he's going to rapture them. Yes, the Lord is going to provide for us. He's going to take us to a place of safety. This is why during this time, reading our word, getting into fellowship with God, sharpening our discernment so we can hear his voice clearly is highly recommended. But as far as rapturing the baby away, no, my love, that's not going to happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. But, unfortunately, I don't think that I am. I'm not going off of my own understanding. I'm going off of what I'm reading in the scripture. And every time I come on here and I talk to you guys, I always post the scripture so you can go back and check for yourself. And would I love for the babies to get raptured? Absolutely. But there's no rapture. And we don't subscribe to that on my channel. So babies, adults, goats, sheep, what type of animal, nobody's getting raptured, okay? We have to go through this. We have to endure to the end. Some of you might argue and push back and say, well, intrinsic, how could God want a baby to go through such sorrow? Well, God didn't tell you to get pregnant, did he? Didn't he warn you and tell you not to get pregnant? At the end of the day, he gives us free will, right? So that means that he gives us the free will to make our own decisions. He wants us to come to him first whenever we make a decision. In fact, he's insulted when we don't come to him first and ask him for his opinion. Because he says many times in different ways, if you come to me, I will make your crooked path straight. If you seek me first, I will tell you what to do. I am counselor. I'm your provider. I'm your Prince of Peace.